All right, so the character that we consider ourselves to be. So again, I've used the term ego. Use your name. Whatever feels right is to kind of consider the you that we're thinking of. So if I was to say to you, describe yourself, most of you would describe the character. So you describe, physical attributes. You might describe what you do for a living. You might put down how old you are. You might put down a bit about your personality or what you like to do at the weekend, that sort of thing. Is that kind of what would spring to mind for you all? So that's, again, it's this character, it's this avatar is another word that we might use to describe it, that's out there in the world operating. And so avatar's another good one for it. So if we were to think of an avatar in a computer game, so we've got our avatar, and we're in this computer game and we're playing the game, what are we trying to do?
Win.
So? Win. Yeah, that's it. So in our game, something happens to our avatar and we die, we lose our that's not good. But we know we're fine, so we go, alright, I've done it okay, and we do it again. And kind of the same thing happens in life. It's almost like we're trying to win at life. Not necessarily against another person in particular, but it's like we've got this idea of how it should go that we're trying to win next to. Does that make sense? So if you were to go to a school reunion tonight and go and have a chat with people that you knew when you were like 15, what sorts of questions would you ask each other? What do you do? Yeah.
Married, children.
Married, your children. Yeah, anything else? That sort of thing, really. You probably have a look at each other. What do you look like nowadays? That kind of thing. Have you aged well? Not the things you would say verbally, but that's what you've been looking at and comparing yourself to as well. So it's like we've got this shopping list of what we think it means to win at life. So how am I compared to this person? Or where do you live now would be another question. I want to know where you live, because if you live in Lee, I know you're doing quite well. So if you live in South Church, maybe I don't think you do. So we've got these kind of little judgments that we might have that we would compare how we think we're doing in comparison to that person. Now, if we went into that school reunion and we had nothing to our name, maybe we've just gone bankrupt and had to, move into a one bedroom in a house of multiple occupancy or something like that, and I've got a kid but we've fallen out with them, or just kind of like imagine a scenario that we would binarily, I don't know if that's a word, consider to be bad. So we're going into that situation and then we're talking to people and they're saying, oh well, this is what's going on for me. How are you? Or what's going on in your life? And we've then got to kind of give this, oh, this is the sum of what's going on for me. Would it feel nice, do you think, to talk about that? Probably not. But the reason that it doesn't feel good isn't because it's wrong in some way. It feels good because it's actually not a reflection of you. But it feels like you're presenting it as this is me in the world. That makes sense. So so it's kind of similar. Another analogy is if somebody accuses you of something and it feels unfair. Yeah, have you ever had that? Someone says to you, oh, you're always late, or you're really messy, aren't you? Or you always do that. That kind of thing, it kind of like, the reaction we feel to it is because it feels like this is a judgment on me, this is a judgment on who I am, and it's not right. Does that make sense? Yeah. Now, the reason it's not right is because somewhere deep in there, at our core, we know we're whole, we're perfect. There's nothing that we need to change. We don't deserve to be judged at that outer level. Who we are is this kind of pure innocence, pure energy, whatever you might call it. Now, to make that a little bit clearer, what quite often feels helpful for me to do is to point a child out to you. So especially if it's a child that you love, or a very young child that you know. It don't need to be your own child, it could be, niece, nephew, friend's kid, something like that. So when it's a very young child, we just see the innocence in them. Would you agree with that? Yeah, there's like an essence in there that you can just, there's no expectation of how that child should be, what they should be achieving, or, how they should be talking to you, or what clothes they should have picked for themselves to wear that morning, or anything like that. There's like literally nothing on them, but you can just feel a love for them because you can see the pureness, the innocence that's there. Right? So that pure innocence that's there, do you think that goes away as you get older? No. I don't think it does. What I think happens is I think it gets covered over because we start to build this character, or this character gets built for us by other people, and we start getting told, oh well, you're Vicky and you're quite shy, aren't you? Or you're the good one in your family, aren't you? Or you're the naughty one. Or come on, why haven't you done that quickly enough? And these sorts of things, so we start to take on, as a child, you're very absorbed, you like a sponge, absorbing little bits of information. So you start to hear, this is who you are, this is who you are, this is who you are. And you start to go, oh, I'm this, I'm not that. And then you look out in the world and you see what other people are doing, and you go, oh, blimey, they're all really capable, because they're adults. They've got a fully functional body that they can do all sorts of things with that you can't do. So at that really young age, then this idea, this comparison, this who am I compared to everybody else gets born, and the kind of pure, free spirit that you had when you were really small starts to get slowly squashed down and kind of covered over. So then we get left with this feeling of, oh, I'm not quite good enough, I've got this character now, and I need to protect or promote this character. Right. Everybody with me? Anyone not sure about anything? So, if we're going out into the world with this character that we think that we are, and if that's all we see ourselves as being, and we forget that we're still that pure essence that we were when we were a very small child, which we still are now, but I'll get onto that in a bit. So if we go out into the world like that, protecting and promoting this idea of the sense of self, and then we're going to see attacks around us. Yeah, so somebody might say something a little bit harsh. Oh, feels like a personal attack. Some people are very good at just letting it go in their heads, but most of us would have a little bit of a, I shouldn't have said that like that. Depending on, there'll be for you as an individual, there'll be a set of circumstances that you'd be maybe less happy with than others. Yeah, so somebody says something in a particular way, not sure about that, because the feeling, this ego character, the commentary, is telling you that's an attack on your character. You need to protect your character. I'm happy about that. You need to promote your character. Your character needs to be being seen to be good enough. So you need to now, if they think that of you, you now need to do this to make sure that you get seen to be good again in their eyes. Can you see that? Yeah. So if we're going out into the world with a view to protecting and promoting our character, how are we doing? How's that working out for us? Any thoughts? Stressful, yeah. Pretty stressful, tiring. Yeah, absolutely.
Just setting expectations that are just...
Yeah. Yeah. I've worked with saying, I don't know if I've ever said it to you actually, expectation is the mother of all disappointment. Because if we expect something to go a certain way, or we expect something for ourselves, we're immediately setting ourselves up to the possibility of failure, aren't we? Whereas if we're just, I don't have any expectations, I'm just going to go for this and see what happens, it doesn't matter, my character doesn't need to be protected or promoted, I'm just going to go for it, just see. Then what happens? Yeah. Can we see the so to think of that on like a professional level as an example. So you've got to protect or promote yourself all the time. Stressful, it's tiring, it's exhausting, it's never going to let up. Whereas if you think, okay, this is just a character, it's just like it's just like an avatar in a computer game, it's just like me being King Lear on the stage. So this actual character I don't need to protect or promote. I can just go, I can just get on with stuff. So on a professional level, can you see the difference that can make?